Now, the first debate which I would like to invite you for is from a startup perspective, okay? A bootstrap startup versus a well-funded startup.
So a bootstrapped company for sure, because it directly boils down to the point that we want to have control in our life, both in work and life as well. So in case of a bootstrapped startup, it's mostly about not giving or losing authority or control to someone else, finding the right product market fit on themselves, trying to gauge the market, trying to gauge the demand and the supply, and then really try to create an economy for themselves and for others also.
A well-funded startup does all of that. Even VC who are funding a startup gives the control to the board of that company only. And the well-funded company will do all the things. They will gauge the market, they will find a gap, and they will also function, they will also have the freedom. But one thing they will more have, that the scalability of the operation. When you're taking money from the market, your operation size can increase by 10, 20 times. But a bootstrap company will have only the power of the cash flow that they are generating, while a funded company can take the money from the market and grow their business.
It's a double-edged sword, so to say, because if you say that your profits will grow by some X number of multiples, but at the same time it's risky by X number of multiples as well. In the case of bootstrap, not only do you have control over your equity, there is no risk of agent principal problem, because in the case of a well-funded startup or a well-funded company, the main motive of the investors is that they want to take an exit.
Aim of the investor is take an exit, but he wants to take a profitable exit. He won't take a unprofitable exit. So it is a good thing for the company too. And the other thing was leverage. If you're not into taking risk, why are you even running a startup? It is a double-edged sword, but you have to wield it.
We can directly take examples. So we are in the cycle where many investors and many VC firms are directly taking an exit. SoftBank has already sold off $150 million in the last 3 months. So they are really looking out for minimizing their losses. They are not looking for the welfare of the economy or for the founders. And then secondly, if we take the fate of OpenAI also, so a lot of corporate governance issues are also happening because they raised a lot of money from Microsoft. It had created a loss of control for Sam Altman.
The issue of corporate governance, I think, will be more in the bootstrap, because in a VC startup, we have to report to them. So you cannot do anything you want. And the other thing was, Sam Altman issue is completely different. He was being changed because he was the board was of the academicians. They wanted to make the limit ChatGPT implementation. Now the corporate board is there. They want to increase the scope of ChatGPT that they had there.
Though I'll go with bootstrapped. And
Okay, and why?
And the reason is that in the current phase, what we are seeing is the culture of raising fund at the cost of burn has become the new trend. And that's why the new culture of bootstrapped, which will be fundamentally strong and stable, makes sense. Having said that, at a certain phase, if you are profitable, then there is, without losing control, you can have debt. And we can also have growth capital where you don't lose and dilute your control. So answer should be raise when you are stable. Take a loan when you are going for an MBA. Don't take loan when you are going for nursery.